And welcome everyone to the 2019 Cadet Grand Slam. This is session like 12 or 13 or something, but it features our minus 44 kilogram females. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you guys ready to see some world-class action? All right. Because if you weren't ready, you better get ready because it is coming. So I am not going to delay this process. In blue, from the great state of California, all right, Sachiko Moore. Oh, that's... And in red, from Illinois, Elizabeth Moranov. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's chop it up.
All right, I'll jump in here during the break while Coach Luis Reyes is fixing their, they got to get her ponytail together. So you can't have that kind of hanging out the headgear. This is Sachiko Moore from King's Combat. Trains and is coached by Luis Reyes, 14-year-old ninth grader. All right, they got her hair situated, and the score is 7-2. Elizabeth Moranov. Yep, it's 9-2. I came back in after doing the announcement, got back in the booth, and all kinds of mayhem had broken out. An actual Donnybrook was taking place right before our eyes. That's a nice little right leg thumping roundhouse kick to the short side. All right, she gets the gamjang penalty for falling. And so the score is now 12-2 at the end of round number 1. And in red, we have Elizabeth Moranov. She's from Mount Prospect, Illinois, my home state. Trains with Aki Martial Arts, coached by Ray Kai. Akai Martial Arts, probably. She was a member of our World championship cadet team. She got a silver at the Pan Am Championships as a member of our national team. Two-time national champion. And she is a 13-year-old 8th grader. When we asked what's her favorite hobby, she said, I don't have a life outside of Taekwondo. Oh, Lord, we got to get you a life. We got to get you a life, kiddo. You like tacos, though. That's all right. You can bring the tacos to the cadet cookout. We're having a cadet cookout. And Miss Moore likes pasta, so you can bring pasta. Depends on what it is. We like a nice Alfredo sauce, nice white sauces. 15-4. 17-4. About 30 seconds into this second round. Oh, there's turning. There's a lot of turning. Miss Marinoff got a nice lead, able to flick that right leg out there without much exertion and get another couple of points. Takes it to 19-4. She's got Miss Moore in kind of a reaction mode, so she's reacting and not really initiating. She's got a 15-point hole to come out of. That's not impossible, but it is also not a piece of cake. And now it's 17. Brought that leg over. She calved her. She got her calf hung up on the back of the helmet, so she didn't get points. Some people will say, "Oh my God, that should have been a head kick," but you have to have the sensor in the foot sock connect with the sensor in the helmet. And she is a winner by point gap. Elizabeth Marinoff from Illinois. Advances into our quarterfinal round. Again, she'll face off against the #1 seed, Christy Shao. In her next match, which should be interesting. Very, very interesting. This is Coach Sherman Nelson. Actually, I'm not Coach Sherman Nelson. This is Sherman Nelson. And I am grateful to everybody that's on checking out the feed. We appreciate you. We're glad to have you. If you have comments, please post them. If you have questions, we'll try to get back to you with an answer. And at the end of the day, we hope that you enjoy this Taekwondo that we're bringing to you. All right, I will be right back. I'll get ready to go and announce the next couple of fighters. And until then, see you when I see you. All right, so we're ready for our first quarterfinal match. And in blue, from Colorado, Ariella Artagame.
And in red, from Michigan, Jacqueline Zhang.
So all right, and we're back. We're back. Thank you again to everybody who's jumped on the live stream. We're happy to have y'all here on Facebook. All right. So here we go. This is our first quarterfinal match in this women's under 44 division. And got a little information on the ladies. And I'll give it to you in between rounds. Still probing. We're about 30 seconds in, and they're still kind of probing, trying to feel it out. Nice. Leads in there with that left leg cut. Gets the first 2 points. Yes, and she keeps that front leg up and moving. It's a very active, engaged front leg, and so she's able to flick it to the face and get 3 more points. Ms. Zhang will receive a gam jump penalty, so Ms. Artegame gets another point. We're at 6-0. Zhang falls again. Gives another point. And at the end of round 1, a score of 7-0. Ariella Artegame over Jacqueline Zhang. Zhang hasn't been able to get on track, get into any kind of offensive or defensive rhythm. Interesting to see what adjustments she and her coach make. She's being coached by Russ Gale. She trains at Midwest Taekwondo, and she is I was reading the wrong part of the page. She's 13. And let's see, like I said, let's see what adjustments she makes. She's got to contend with that long leg. And that leg stays out there. Miss Artegame is busy with that leg. She's resetting. Actually don't think close stance would be a bad thing for her if there was a little more offensive production and a little more left leg kicking. We're down to 30 seconds. We still have the same score, 7-0. I stand corrected. We now have a score of 9-0. And 12-0. Miss Artegame has got that front leg, and it is working overtime. And Miss Zhang's trying to figure out a way to get around that leg, and the only way around that leg is to move around it and kick around it. So she's going to have to engage that leg with her arm. We're up to 14-0, so we've doubled the score. Went from 7-0 to 14-0. But Miss Zhang's going to have to engage that leg, probably with her hand, before she transitions. Now, Jacqueline Zhang is in red, and in blue we have Ariela Artegame. She's from Denver. She trains with Master Yusvani Perez, a very accomplished competitor in his own right. She got bronze at the Canadian Open, silver at the Pan American Open. She's a 12-year-old 7th grader. And what she loves to do, she said, when I'm not cutting weight, I love to bake desserts. See, so you are invited to the cadet cookout because the cookout will be after the competition, and so nobody will be cutting weight, so you can bring dessert. That is a great off-the-line roundhouse kick. Old school triple OG back leg roundhouse kick racing off the line. Miss Zhang just feels like she's out a little bit out of her element. Never got comfortable, never got into a position where she could contend. Try to go and score points. Way to flick that front leg to the back of the helmet. And there's your point gap with 21-0. So Miss Artegame is the first person to advance to our semifinal round with the convincing win over Jacqueline Zhang. Jacqueline, keep your head up. You qualified to be here. Let's go back to your home gym. Go back to you work with Coach Gale, and let's put some things together. And we look forward to seeing you again at the next event. All right, this is Coach Nelson. I'm going to take a break away for a second and get ready to announce the next match. So don't go anywhere. All right, our next quarterfinal matchup in blue from California, Chloe Chua. And in red, from Colorado, Aaliyah Radwicwan. All right, so here's our next quarterfinal. Chloe Chua in blue, Aaliyah Radwicwan in red. Should be some action. All right, here we go. Both of these ladies pretty active. We're under a minute and they're getting touches. We haven't gotten any points yet, but they're getting touches. And Miss Chua is the first person on the board. 2-0. $20 seconds. Nice, nice. Switching right leg, front leg roundhouse kick. And Miss Chua gets another. She gets on the board again. Score 4-0. All right. In red, Aaliyah Rodriquan trains at The Rock with Darren Carr. Took bronze at the U.S. Open last year, 2019. She's a 13-year-old eighth grader at Ken Carroll Middle School. Favorite food is pizza. Automatically gets you invited to the Cadet Cookout. She likes to swim, play volleyball, cook, and read. Her favorite athlete is Madeline Gorman Shore. I believe Madeline Gorman Shore came from that gym. Here we go back to round two. All right, the coach, Darren Carr, is playing his video review card. Let's see what this is all about. All right, let's see what this is about. While we're waiting, I'll give you a little information on Chloe Chua. She trains at Hollywood Taekwondo and Hans Taekwondo, where coaches are Matt Chua and Master Francis Esposo. She's coached by Matthew Chua. All right, she is a 12-year-old eighth grader. Got a bronze medal. Bronze medal at the 2019 President's Cup. Her favorite athlete is Woo Jinju Woo, who just won the the Grand Prix, I believe, in Sofia. She likes to do crafts, hang out with her family and her dog, travel and eat. What's her favorite food? She said home cooking. I know that's right. Stop wasting your money out at these places. And you can eat at home. All right, I think he's requesting a a punch. Miss Chua is definitely energetic. Oh, Miss Rajaquan gets that point for the punch. So now we're at 4-1. 4-1, 4-1. Yeah, she gets that second punch. All right, so we got us a ball game now. 4-2. Oh, she just backs up and lets Miss Chua cover that space. Hey, and that's what happens when you back up a lot. You set yourself up. Miss Chua has a 7-2 lead. Good, she goes under with a nice left leg Padachagi underneath. Miss Rajaquan gets another punch. She's got 3 punches on the board in this round. And that ends round number 2. Scores 9-3. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Chua likes to lift that lead leg up high. And it gives her options. She can go for the face or she can bring it down. Let gravity do some of the work. Get that Hogu on her descent. Oh, well, yeah. Scored the punch. So it's 4-9. She's going to have to get her feet working if she wants to prevail in this match, because punches alone is not going to be enough. She'll get a deduction for avoiding the fight. Miss Chua is going to have to sit down in the pocket for a little bit. So it's 5-9. $20 seconds. She's trying. She's going to have to get that foot up. And I guess people are saying a homegirl native who feels or seems to be, I don't think the clock stopped. We have 5 seconds, and Miss Rajaquan trains here in altitude. Miss Chua trains in California. She had to come up here because we are definitely up the rough side of the mountain, all the way up here, and she's obviously tired. So her fans and friends and followers are admonishing her to press the action, and all of that sounds good. But if it doesn't ever become real to you, hard to do. All right, with 5 seconds, let's see what she's gonna do here. All right. 3 points, so she needs one face kick or a punch and a body kick. But this is very manageable. But now it's a little more difficult because Miss Chua stuck that cut kick out there. And that's time. Great match, ladies. Congratulations. Chloe Chua, you have advanced to our semifinals. Anything from Best Buy? Oh. All right, our next quarterfinal match. In blue, from New Jersey, Christy Shao. And in red, from Illinois, Elizabeth Marinoff. All right. Here we go. Christy Shaw's our #1 seed out of New Jersey, and she'll be going against Elizabeth Marinoff, who fought in by beating Sachiko Moore in the first match. This will complete the top half of our bracket, get both of our semifinal competitors for the top half, leaving us with one more quarterfinal match. Oh, buddy. So Miss Marinoff kicked her in the face and then in the back of the head, and that kick to the face for about 15 seconds, you just can't get it together. And you only have 10 seconds. Referee can give you a keshi, which gives you 1 minute. but that's their discretion. Good action though. At the end of the day, we want Miss Shao to be okay. But oh wow. Hey referee, listen. That's a hard job when you're a referee, because you know a fighter wants to continue, but you have a greater responsibility to do what is the right thing, not necessarily what the favorite thing or the cool thing, but always do the right thing. So we hope and pray that Miss Shao is okay, and we look forward to seeing her again at another event, and commend Miss Marinov for advancing to our semifinals. Be right back with you. All right, our final quarterfinal match. In blue, from Michigan, Merlot Petrella. And in red, from Virginia, Michaela Usserman. All right, so here we go. Merlot Petrella in blue, Michaela Usserman in red. All right, I'm telling you, I still love that overhead shot. That's my favorite shot. Glad we installed that camera. All right, so Miss Usselman has a height advantage. Got about a 5-inch height and reach advantage, and let's see if she can make good use of that. Yes, Miss Petrella, she's on the bike. She's moving around. There, but she sits in the pocket and goes left leg to the body. Very good, very good. It's 2-1. Good, good left leg inside to the body again. Didn't score, but it's definitely the right idea. Yeah, that's what we expect with the height advantages for Miss Usselman to be able to play to that face. She comes over the shoulder. Good job, Miss Petrella gets her foot in there to the face too. All right. Good, Miss Usselman scores again to the body this time, so we have a 6-2 match. Usselman's pumping that right leg in there. And at the end of round one, 8-2, Usselman over Petrella. Second break. Seems like a long time. It is no time when you're either the coach or the athlete, because we have so much stuff to say as a coach, and we don't have time to get it all in. Michaela Usselman, coached by Dennis Kim. She's from US Tigers. It's in our neck of the woods, Virginia. Shout out to the DMV. Ashley Lamb reminded me that she's big up in all the DMV athletes, and we appreciate the love. Merlot Petrella trains at Lakeshore Taekwondo with Coach Brad Demink. And they're up in Michigan in that Midwest area, Grand Rapids to be exact. Both of these ladies in 8th grade. Good job, Miss Petrella forced the action that time, closed the space, got inside and worked left leg to the body. That's been effective for her today. I understand being mobile, being ambulatory, because you want to stay on the move so that Miss Usselman can't just stand there and do that. But all that moving moves you out of position as well. And here is a classic definition or a classic distinction between evading and avoiding. Yep, so when we're avoiding, we get that deduction for fighting. So everybody got a deduction. When we're evading, we're staying just outside the kicking range, and we're in position to kick again. But these are cadets, man, they will learn this stuff. They're way better. They're better at 12 than I was at 30. And so we're going to see progress and growth, but these are learning opportunities, learning and teaching opportunities, and we have to take advantage of these teaching moments. Again, we're here. Thank you to everybody that's on Facebook, everybody that's on Instagram, everybody that's on Twitter, not Instagram, on YouTube. I'm tripping. We're glad to have you. And we want to remind you that we're at the Cadet Grand Slam, where our hashtag is Cadetination. Why? Because these cadets about to blow up. Hey, there we go. See what happens when you stay in the pocket? When you stay in the pocket, you can find some change. I'm trying to tell you, you can feel free to coin that. Oh, see what I did with coin? Stay in the pocket so you can find some change. All right, so she stayed in. She got the head body kick and a head kick. And 7 points. Listen, she's got a minute to figure out how badly she wants to win this event. And if she wants to win badly enough, she'll find a way. Miss Usserman, inadvertent hand to the face. Hey, and she comes over the top again, and now it's 19-14. Yeah, Miss Usserman is taking that height for granted. And she came back with a nice left leg over that just side mushed her. Nothing like a side mush. It's called the shush. 30 seconds. It's still an 8-point. This 8-point game is very manageable, but it's going to require a different level of expenditure than that. Good. Miss Usserman squeezed another point. 10 points, 10 points. We had 6 seconds. Man, Miss Petrella was game. She was game. Miss Usserman is just long, man, and she can get that leg up and over. And she does it fluidly. So congratulations to both these ladies. Miss Usserman, Michaela from Virginia, shout out to the DMV, advances to our semifinals. So our semifinals are set. Our first semifinal in blue, Elizabeth Morenoff in blue, Ariella Artagame in red. Our second semifinal will feature Chloe Chua in blue and Michaela Usserman in red. All right, so we're gonna go get ready to call some matches because I think our first semifinal will be up in scant moments, and I'll be right back with you. This is Coach Nelson Church. All right, we're headed into our first semifinal. In blue, from my home state of Illinois, Elizabeth Morenoff. And in red, right here from Colorado, Ariella Artagame. All right, so Morenoff coming off that 3-second victory over Christy Shao. She heads into the semifinal match against Ariella Artagame, the hometown girl. Let's see if that hometown cooking makes a difference. Yeah, kunye. All right, here we go, here we go. Ooh. A lot of feet in faces, a lot of feet in faces. Miss Artagame can get that leg up there real quick. So she seems to have, on paper, she seems to have a little bit of a height disadvantage. But paper doesn't win tournaments. Passion, power, and kicking. Marinoff has scored 2 of those body kicks. Artem tries to go under, but Miss Marinoff is just long. She's a little long to try to kick under. That's gonna be a long trek. But by constantly putting that foot up in her face, she's letting her know that the threat index is real. 15 seconds. Oh, we might get a hold. Oh, a circle hold. That wasn't just a hold. That was a circle hold, man. You don't do no circle holds. All right, at the end of round 1, Elizabeth Marinoff, 7. Ariella Artegame, 0. So now it's adjustment time. All right, coaches that are out there on this thread, if you're coaching Ariella Artegame, what are you telling her? She's down 7. If you're coaching Elizabeth Marinoff, she's up 7. What are you telling her? Go ahead and type it in here. Let's see what your coaching. Let's see what your coaching game is like. If you're not a coach, then you could just cheer. Don't try to wade into this. This deep. This lake is wide and deep. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult for her to go under. I appreciate and respect the idea of the under kick, but it's not gonna get any easier. And these gamjang penalties just rack up points for her. Just make that hill harder to climb. That's a nice, big, hard cut. Nice. Got that leg entangled at mid-level and picked it up higher. Good, scored a second head kick, so we're at 15-0. Man, I like the fight. I like the fight in Ariella Artegame. I do. I like that fight in her. Oh, we got a challenge. So people want a test of the Hogus. Yeah, I'm okay with asking for a test. In the back of my mind, front of my mind, I'm like, the equipment didn't just stop working. Good, and there's 20. So if she can hold this lead at 20 points for the next 20 seconds, she will win by point gap. Artegame is cagey though. She's moving her body out the way. Like I said, she's got a ton of fight in her. That is an excellent turn. I'll be doggone, that's a great turn. A great turn to the face. He gets 2 more points. 5 points for the spin hook kick to the face. Yep, and Miss Marinoff's coach is standing up because she did fall. So there should be a gamjang penalty for falling. I keep on falling. Went to a little Alicia Keys. In and out of love with you. Alicia Keys is a bad girl. Y'all better recognize. So it should be a gum jump penalty for falling, but that was a great turn. Great turn, man. Listen, Ariella, art of game. I don't know if I'll get a chance to tell you this in real life. But man, you have a lot of game in you. You have a lot of game and a lot of skill. All right, so she gets the gum jump penalty for touching the ground and for falling, but she didn't have the points invalidated because her hand was on the ground first. I did a good job of eavesdropping that time. Had her hand been on the ground before the spin hook kick, that would have been invalidated. We'd have to take away her 5 point. That wasn't the case, but she did fall down, which resulted in a gum jump penalty. As a result, we're still fighting on. Great work, great camera work, great work by the officials to make sure they're getting it right. And man, that's all you can do is appreciate somebody trying to do right. All right, Miss Marinoff just needs 2 points. Oh, Miss Art of Game said, nah, there won't be no gaps. You want to go to the gap, get you some jeans, but you're not getting no gap in here, sister. I like it. I don't know if people feel like it. Is the gap still open? Oh, it is? Okay. Okay, oh, that's a hard cut. But again, that's with a 6-inch height difference. And there's the gum jump penalty that ends the game. That was a well-fought game. Very impressed with Miss Marinoff and Miss Artegame. That was a great showing, ma'am. You should be proud. Even though it didn't go the way you wanted to go, you represented and you comported yourself in a valiant manner. And you are to be commended. All right, Elizabeth Marinoff, sorry, advances to our final in women's under 44. We have one more semifinal coming up. I will be getting ready to call that match for you. And be back in a flash. This is Coach Nelson Church. All right, what an exciting match. Our next semifinal match. To see who advances to the finals to face Elizabeth Marinoff in blue from California, Chloe Chua. And in red, from Virginia, Michaela Usserman. All right. And we're ready for our last semifinal of this division. California versus Virginia. West Coast, I thought we buried the West Coast, East Coast battle in the 90s, but it's back, baby. There is a lot of shaking and wiggling going on, but it's not a lot of kicking. We've spent 30 seconds, and we're just having mild seizures. All right. Hey, there we go. That's somebody kicking. These ladies are, listen, there's a lot on the line, and nobody wants to make a mistake, so I get it. I get it. Angela De Oliveira is our center referee, the lady in charge of the action out there. Kayla's trying to work inside. She's got a little bit of a height disadvantage. Oh, the double shimmy. Okay. Good, I want them to figure it out. All right, and here we go. Then the round one score 0-0. That was a feeling it out round. Chung Hung, let's go. All right, here we go. Round 2. Are we going to get the shake or are we going to get the bake? We're still kind of feeling it out. Okay, Miss Chua tries to go left leg. Back leg defensive roundhouse kick. There we go, and she pumps it in there till she gets it. I'm telling you. You wanna cook this chicken, you gotta bake it, not just shake it. Now I think I want some chicken. All right, we have 20 seconds left. 2-0. Still is anybody's round, let alone anybody's match. And at the end of round 2, 2-0. Only points on the board from Miss Chua. All right, Coach Kim is very intense. Things he wants to see, and he's not seeing them. So here we go. Last round. A minute. Miss Usserman is finding the range a little bit. She's starting to get into that zone where she's getting her foot on her. Miss Chua is going to have some live hands. They seem to be content to just go back and forth with this same pattern. And that's a winning strategy if you're a Chloe Chua, because you're winning 2-0, but that's not a winning strategy if you're Michaela Usserman, because you're gonna need some points, daughter. We're at 20 seconds. And we're still reaching with the left leg and dropping it. We're doing one and done. That's not gonna get it. Miss Chua switches back to open stance so she can just continue to put that leg up there and put it in the way. And time. And congratulations to Chloe Chua. She advances to our final against Elizabeth Marinov. Good job, Miss Usserman, to make it to the semifinals. And we're going to take a little break to give Miss Chua some time to rest, and then we'll be back. We'll have a 20-minute break to give them enough time to recover, because again, remember, we are in Colorado. We are on the dark side of the moon. So there's not a lot of air up here. So we want them to be as fresh as possible. This is Sherman Nelson, the Minister of Information. Church!
See ya real soon.
Plus 65 kilograms. Now, we've got female divisions too.
Sir, that is Saturday.
I'm reading the wrong one. I apologize, group.
Chopping it up. B, C, D,
I knew this one.
E. Then we have our seniors. So with our seniors, with our adults, okay, we're getting photobombed. All right. All right, what's brown and really, really sticky?
What?
A stick. Consider yourself officially chopped. Bam. Hey, this is Coach Nelson, and I wanted to sit down with Ed Givens, Master Ed Givens, who is a coach, a school owner, on the tournament committee, but he does a lot in this sport, and so he's one of those fixtures that you always see in the background, always doing something. So I wanted take a few minutes out. He normally won't let me get him on camera, so I'm grateful that today he feels like it, because we may not get this day again. So thanks, Ed, for spending a couple minutes with us today. Talk about some of the stuff that you do for USA Taekwondo.
Man.
I know what some of it is, but talk about it.
Man, where do I start? First, tournament committee. I run holding. I run setup. I I fixed the National Center of Excellence. I put in the mats. I put in the TVs. I put in the windows. I pretty much did all of it.
Yeah, a bunch of it. And so here's the real question. And you and I talk offline about this kind of stuff all the time. Why do you do all that?
That's a good question. The main reason why I do this is because of the kids in Taekwondo. I want to make sure that they have the best experience that they could ever imagine when they come to nationals, when they come to U.S. Open, when they come to the National Center of Excellence. That's why I do it.
Yeah, and we appreciate that. And you may never hear the thank yous from all the people who benefit from it. But trust me, people, now that they don't confuse us for one another anymore.
I mean, they did that a lot. You know,
Yeah, they did.
Come to me and say, "You just told me to go." No, that's the other ball head guy.
Yep. And they'd be like, "Why is your voice different?" It's not different. You're talking about the other ball head guy on the other side of the room. So let's talk a little bit about service and serving and giving. And I think it was yesterday we were having a discussion about this, and I'm of the opinion that if you love something, you sacrifice for it. If you love something or someone, you give or you break down or you, and everybody's not a Bible reader, but there is a verse that says, "No greater love can you have for someone than to lay down your life for them." We know you are a retired military man. What does your willingness to sacrifice really mean in relationship to Taekwondo?
My sacrifice is I want to give my time. You know, I spent 21 years in the Army. I opened 2 Taekwondo schools. I trained my son to be on an elite level. You know, and I just want to give back to everyone in Taekwondo. Every kid should have that opportunity to be great. And that's my sacrifice. It's not about money. It's not about fame. It's not about fortune. It's about making sure that the legacy of Taekwondo continues to grow and get better every day.
Yeah, and I can attest to you that it ain't about money. But it is about legacy.
Yes.
And I have known CJ since he was probably 7 or 8. He was little back when I was running him into the walls.
Yeah.
And looking at him now, we wanted to make the sport better for him then so that we could get to where we are now. And that's the kind of the mindset I have. People say, "Why do you travel so much? And why do you go do this? And you can make more money doing something else." I could, but I love Taekwondo. And I want Taekwondo to be, when my daughter is old enough to compete and to travel and to do all that, I want it to be something that she can love as well. So that's why I wanted to sit down with you and kind of talk about your giving and why we give and why we do what we do, because there are always voices that are like, they only do this because. They only do this for what they get out of it. And I'm like, what do I get out of this?
No sleep.
No sleep, right. And we wake up in strange hotels and we eat breakfast in strange places and we're away from our families. But all of these guys are our families. And so every athlete, every parent, everybody in this room this weekend is our family. And we're here with them because we love and appreciate them. So thanks for taking a minute to sit down. I know this is well outside of what you are used to doing.
Absolutely.
But thank you for letting me be the impetus to get you out here. So this is Coach Nelson sitting down, chopping it up with my man, Coach Givens. And we just wanted to talk to a person and say thank you, man. I was here helping you hang these big old heavy TVs.
Yes, you were.
And these things are very heavy. And running wires and putting down mats and making adjustments, man. So on behalf of all the athletes, coaches, parents, everybody, thanks, bro.
Thank you, everybody.
see ya real soon.
Plus 65 kilograms. Now, we've got female divisions too.
Sir, that is Saturday.
I'm reading the wrong one. I apologize, group.
Chopping it up. B, C, D,
I knew this one.
E. Then we have our seniors. So with our seniors, with our adults, okay, we're getting photobombed. All right. All right, what's brown and really, really sticky?
What?
A stick. Consider yourself officially chopped. All right, all right, all right. Are y'all ready for the women's under 44 kilogram final? Yes, yes, y'all, and it don't stop. All right, in blue, coming to you from the land of Lincoln. That's Illinois, for those of you that don't know. I wasn't ready. Oh no, I knew that. All right, I wasn't ready. We had a Michael Jordan moment over there, and yeah, I know it was hard, and I walked off the screen, but I can get to do that because Jason's not here. All right, in blue, I'm ready this time. In blue, from Illinois, Elizabeth Marino. And in red, from California, Chloe Chua. Let's chop it up. All right, we are ready for this women's under 44 kilogram final. This promises to be a barn burner. If you have someone in the barn, tell them to get out, because that barn's about to get burned. Oh, there we go. Miss Marinoff gets that right leg up to the back of the head. She is a head kicker. A head kicker. 1 minute left, 3-0. But Chloe Chua, excellent ring generalship. Moves around at the right spacings. Yeah, she gets on the board, left leg to the body on the inside. We have a great crowd for this match. "18 seconds. Nice, nice, nice. She gets that inside kick. It came up right next to the headgear. And for going out of bounds, she gets another point. So we're at 7-2. And at the end of round one, Elizabeth Marinoff, 7. Chloe Chua, 2. All right. And after our nice spy music interlude, we're back for round 2. Nice, 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 nice. Nice cut. She gets inside. Challenge is that she gets inside with the cut, makes contact, and she steps back out. And out there, she's in a dangerous place. Because Marinov can get that leg in there nice and tight like that. She brings her knee in tight to her body. Good, she gets two more. She gets two more, but Chua gets another punch. Good, a nice exchange, no points. I think the altitude, I think the fatigue, the last match of the day syndrome is getting to them. With the 13 seconds left. Yeah, everybody got a deduction for not fighting. Chloe Chua can turn. She can turn. Now the question is, what's that? Thought it was after Kallio. Well, that's a little late, and you have to. I don't know if that was played in time. But we'll see. Hong is questioning. All right, so I think they're going to challenge whether or not the head kick was after Kallio. They'll go back and look at the video, slow it down, frame by frame, and look at it and see what's necessary to make the right decision. Again, I think we have it up on the screen. We're building up to it. And there's the head kick. And there's the handout. Now the question is, well, the situation is this. If the foot comes off the ground before the hand is fully extended, it isn't a matter of whether the kick lands. If the kick is initiated before it is Kallio is called, then it still is legal. right, the video challenge was rejected. And the match continues. All right, so we're at 21-5. In order to end this match, Elizabeth Marinoff and clear. Elizabeth comes over and goes back and scores 6 points and gets to a point gap. Congratulations to our -44 winner, Elizabeth Marinoff. All right, I'm here with the champ of the cadet female -44 kilogram division, Elizabeth Marinoff. Let's give it up. Listen, I was just telling her, girl, you rough. I wouldn't fight you if you stole my wallet. I'd just go get a new wallet and call the DMV and get a new license and go through all of that. Man, I'm not gonna have nobody kicking me in my forehead as much as I see you like to kick people. Listen, you had that final match. Tell me what was going through your head. I know you had a nosebleed issue, the altitude, this place. Talk me through what was going through your head.
I'm just saying, like, keep going. Don't let this affect your fighting. So I was just saying, like, this is nothing. This is not an obstacle. This is just something you need to get over. And so I just wanted to make sure that I finished the fight and was able to continue.
Oh, man, finish the fight. I like it when you say that breathing is not an obstacle, that's not a hindrance to you. That's when you at a whole nother level of fighting. I don't even need to breathe. This is an anaerobic sport. Listen, congratulations. What was it like being here at the National Center of Excellence?
I thought it was going to be scary, but once you go on the mat, I just emptied my mind and said, okay, you're here for a reason, prove it to everyone.
Hey, man. Are y'all jotting this down? How old are you?
13 soon.
When a 13-year-old gives you that, y'all need to be making notes, man. Listen, you did a phenomenal job today. I seriously would not fight you, all right? And that's not, because I'll fight a lot of people, but I don't want that smoke with you. So you get 160 points. You get to check off winning a cadet major, which moves you closer to being the dominant athlete for 2020. And there will be some select events here only for the winners of the Cadet Slam, all the Grand Slams, and you will be one of those athletes. But wait, you from my home state too? Got a good gift. Bam! Got you the flashlight, girl, because you was lighting it up out there.
I have something for you too, sir.
Ooh! Ooh, and I got me a gift. Listen, this is class act. This is a class act right here. Give it up one more time for the champ. Oh, yes, I got to give you a chance to give some shout outs while I look at my new gift.
My coach and my parents.
That's enough. Yes, that's enough. And everybody else who loved and supported, we thank you all for coming out. If you want to take pictures with her, your brother feels slighted.
Thank you, Christopher. Thank you. Oh.
Listen, man, I'm a little brother too. It don't get better. It's not gonna get any. Come on out here now. No, you got sense. You were sensitive before. You got to come on out here now. Woo! I got me a keychain, yeah. Oh, this looks like sibling assault. Oh, I don't know if we want to record this. All right, Christopher, is that his name? All right, Christopher, can you do us a favor? Can you tell everybody thank you for coming and get out?
No.
All right. Christopher's a typical little brother. They never do what you want them to do. Thank y'all for coming out. Good evening and God bless.